So Karl Rove's with us live in Austin. Karl, good morning to you.
Morning.
A couple things, a little curveball here, guys. Show us number 5 first, because this is illegal immigration. And what you're going to see screen left is during the Trump years, and that yellow line shows you what happened during the Biden years, okay? So that's
people coming across.
That's right. So that's the preface for the following soundbite with the Vice President Kamala Harris and Katie Couric.
Some people seem fixated on Joe Biden's age. But I wanted to ask you...
It's because they have nothing to run on. Katie,
well, immigration now they're running on too.
Which they could actually participate in fixing.
Right.
And so, no, but really,
yeah,
you're right. They're running on immigration because they like having the problem.
And they want a political issue to run on in November. What do you think of that?
I think this is complete baloney. I can't remember a speech of Kamala Harris in which she outlines a way to secure and control the border. What does she propose? When we've heard her talk about this, she extols the great work that she has done in the so-called triangle, working with Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and trying to strengthen their economies. But what in the heck does this administration think needs to be done to secure the borders? She hasn't offered a plan. All she does is she says the Republicans haven't cooperated with us on a plan that we haven't laid out that doesn't make any sense. So, I mean, this is just politics. This administration thinks that it's doing itself and the country a favor by having an open door to illegal migration. But now they're hearing from Democratic mayors, Democratic governors, Democratic voters in places like Chicago and Denver and Washington, D.C. and New York that this is a problem. Well, welcome to the reality of Arizona and Texas, who have been suffering under this for a long, long time. You had a reporter in Eagle Pass that has 70,000 people in the Eagle Pass and Del Rio sector in those two little towns, and 12,000 people a week are being dropped off by the federal government coming across the border. And Chicago is complaining because over the last year and a half, it's had 18,000 people arrive. Try doing that every single week and see how you like it.
Karl, let's go in the way, way back machine. Remember during the Bush administration when Chuck Schumer, to help Obama, torpedoed the immigration bill at that point because they said that they wanted it as a political issue.
Right. Well, it was Harry Reid, but you're right. It was the Democratic leader of the Senate. Yeah, we had a vote set. We were setting up a vote where we would be able to have people able to offer ideas and amendments to the administration's package, a bipartisan package with John McCain, Ted Kennedy, and George W. Bush. And we had conservatives happy with the idea of being able to make recommendations to improve that package. And Harry Reid pulled that down, that vote-a-rama down, allowed only 4 amendments, each one of which blew up some element of the comprehensive immigration reform package, most of them sponsored by Senator Byron Dorgan of North Dakota, who was then defeated in the Senate. But you're right. Harry Reid did it for one reason only. He wanted to keep it alive as a political issue so that they could say the administration had failed to get anything done, and then Barack Obama could do something about it when he got elected, or whomever got elected, because this was 2007, and it was Hillary Clinton who was at that point the front runner. But then the Democrats did nothing about it during the time that they were in, and now we're in the fix we're in. We had the border under control using administrative power and executive authority under Donald Trump. Now the border is a gigantic flood of illegals that are taxing the social services, the law enforcement, the hospitals, the neighborhoods, public safety, all along the border. And this administration has the temerity to offer this woman, Kamala Harris, who's done zero to help secure the border, and claims that really her focus is on the South and Central America portion of this. We don't need to worry about what's happening on the border.
Karl, we're out of time, but I'm going to share this. Look, we're just back from New Hampshire. Put it up, guys. Issue number 1 in New Hampshire was immigration. I mean, everywhere we went in that state, everybody talked about the border. Now you've got all these Republican governors, Brian Kemp in Georgia, Ron DeSantis in Florida, Glenn Youngkin in Virginia. They're all they're reaching out, supporting Governor Abbott. Just a quick answer on this. In our primetime coverage on Tuesday night, Dana came on the air and she said, if I were Donald Trump, I'd go to the border. What do you think about that idea now?
Yeah, absolutely. But go to the border with a concrete set of steps that need to be taken, be able to articulate what they are, and the contrast with the lackluster, do-nothing policies of the Biden administration would be crystal clear.
Yep.
Thank you, Carl. See if it happens.
You bet.
In Austin, Karl Rove.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.